Is this Walt Disney World's fanciest restaurant?
Let's eat.
Hello everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sam.
And you are watching the Theme Park Foodies, and we are at the Waldorf Astoria that is located inside the Bonnet Creek Resorts area here at Walt Disney World to dine for my wife's birthday. It is Samantha's birthday, and it's a very special birthday. So we're going back to Bull and Bear. We have never done a video on here before, and many people consider this to be Walt Disney World's fanciest restaurant, right Sam?
Yeah, so we were influenced years ago, before we even had our channel, by Tim and Jen Tracker, who came here. So we went on our honeymoon. We absolutely loved it. It is, of course, very expensive. It's a high-end steakhouse. The original location opened in New York. It's not open anymore. And the name obviously comes from the stock market trends.
The stock market? Ugh.
It's the bull market, the bear market, and all the great eats. I feel like people who work in the stock market would eat really good because I feel like they have a lot of money. And they have a lot of very fancy food here. Some signature options. The lemon. They are known for the lemon. It's not a lemon. We've had it previously.
Well, it is a lemon.
It is a lemon, yeah. But it's like obviously a fancy dessert. They also have a fried chicken that they are known for that I remember having last time that I loved.
I think it takes 4 days to prepare that.
This is one of the fanciest hotels on Disney World property. It's not very Disney, but it's not also owned by Disney. They have a affiliate golf course that's attached, so if you like golf, it's definitely a great place to stay. It's more of like, I feel like a business, high-end kind of business hotel, but I'm sure some families stop here as well. They only have valet parking, however, if you dine at Bull and Bear, that valet parking is complimentary. Though it is feel kind of, I'm in a suit right now. So I'm ready, I am ready to fancy it up. I'm ready to mingle with the people of Wall Street and dine like them. And some people think this is better than Victoria and Albert's. We've never dined at Victoria and Albert's.
I'm interested to compare it to Michael Mina's restaurant, Urban, which we really like. I do remember being blown away by this. So we were younger then. It was before we started. We have, I feel like, a lot more experience with fine dining now. So let's see if it was I just young and just, easily impressed, or was it really that amazing?
Last time we dined here was on Valentine's Day in 2020, 6 years ago. So
I hope I can find the picture so I can put it in.
we're gonna do a dining update for ourselves, a brand new video for you guys. Are you ready, Sam?
I'm ready.
If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe and join us while we dine at what may be Walt Disney World's fanciest restaurant. To get to Bull and Bear, we're going to have to head to the Bonnet Creek Resort area here at the Walt Disney World Resort. This is a resort area that's kind of near Disney Springs, not owned by Disney, and run by a bunch of different affiliate hotels. As we head into that area, we're going to head all the way to the back for the Waldorf Astoria. As you head in, you're going to see a water fountain, a very modern looking tower. The interior is very nice. The valet parking is complimentary if you were dining at Bull and Bear. And we're going to head inside to see a clock tower, a beautiful chandelier, and towards the back wall, you'll be able to see that golf course they are known for. Also heard a live piano player right as we walked in, which was very nice. We're going to head left as we head in, go straight down, make a right at the spot, and then you will see Bull and Bear. You can see it looks like a steakhouse in the interior. You'll notice some brickwork right above the check-in desk as you walk in. All right, let's check in. We have entered and we've been seated. A lot of brown tones as we walk in. Right above where we're seated is a Picasso piece. I don't think it's an original Picasso. It's probably a copy of a Picasso, but it looks very nice. They had a happy birthday to Sam seated right at the table. They also gave us Orlando's finest water. You have 3 different water options here. We picked what they said was Orlando's finest. All right, let's break down the menu for you guys. It's green and gold. Look at the palm trees right here to the left. So you can see we are here for dinner. You can also sit at the bar. There are a lot of options in here. These are the beginnings, your appetizers. You see they have colossal shrimp. They're known for this pasta explosion. They have tuna tata, wagyu carpaccio, oysters Rockefeller, duck foie gras curry, dry-aged yellowtail crudo, and steak tata. For our salads, they are known for the Tableside Caesar salad for 2, the wedge, and the tomato. For soups, they have the Florida Farm corn soup and a lobster bisque. They also have a seafood tower and a caviar service, $300 for the caviar service. For the main dishes, they are of course known for this Bull and Bear fried chicken. They also have a seafood paella, pan-seared sea bass, and escargot and gnocchi. For the main dishes, we have Spanish and Barracote chop, Colorado lamb, and veal Oscar. Of course, the steakhouse is going to be known for its steaks, and they have this Delmonico, which is 18 ounces, dry aged for 28 days. Then they have a featured Wagyu, filet mignon, New York strip, and a Chateaubriand for $2. For $185, they have a tomahawk for $2, a apple brandy, dry aged, Bull and Bear carving board, and a plant-based steak for our vegan friends. A baked potato is $120. This must be a very good baked potato. It also has gold leaf, which I'm not the biggest fan of. For sides, we have asparagus, the Bull and Bear frites, the Bull and Bear cream spinach, cream corn, lobster mac. Oh, we got a lobster mac and cheese, Sam. And then we have the Applewood smoked bacon mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, seasonal wild mushrooms, and sauteed spinach. We also have some enhancements here at the bottom. I'm just going to go over them real quick so you guys can pause if you want to see them. Sauce flight looks interesting. All right, the food has been coming fast and quick. This is one of the included appetizers. Sam, what is this? What's on it in this?
Just remember him saying, I think, sweet potato inside and some kind of caramel on the outside. Looks like it's a little pastry puff. Jason's telling me to put the whole spoon in my mouth. Like, that's...
Look, it's on a spoon, so you're supposed to eat off the spoon.
It's served on a spoon. I don't think you're supposed to eat it on a spoon. The pastry was really nice. It was like super soft. There's a tiny bit of sweet potato filling. Not overly sweet. The caramel was just like a little tiny drizzle. Very good. I will give that an 8.
I'm gonna try my spoon method. This is a pretty big spoon for the mouth, right?
It's not a spoon. No. You do have a big mouth.
I do. Good. Flaky pastry, a little sweet in the interior. I like it a lot. I will agree with Sam's 8. All right, so they have a multitude of different breads that you can choose for your bread service. Then they'll pick one and they'll bring it to the table. Sam chose the focaccia, which looks very good, Sam. They also have a little butter with it.
I think it was Parmesan focaccia. It's nice that you get to pick which type of bread you want. That's good. It has a really nice crust. It's not overly cheesy, not too much cheese on it. Definitely tastes fresh. It reminds me a little bit of the bread at Flying Fish, texturally. I'm gonna give it a 9.
A fine 9. Sam, you didn't try any of the butter, so I'm gonna try that with my brioche right here. Look at this brioche.
It looks beautiful.
I was gonna tear this off. Look at how that tears. Well, I feel like you don't even need butter with that. Look at that. Got a little butter. It's good. You're perfect brioche. A little dry. The bottom is very good. The top, I think we waited a little bit, so it lost a bit of its warmth. And just look at how that peels off. It's a beautiful brioche. I will go 9 for that. That is a very, very good brioche. I'm excited for our pasta explosion. Sam is going to try out the pasta explosion. This is considered the best appetizer on the menu for them.
So this is pata negra de bolota, and it has Parmesan Reggiano. Eat it with a spoon.
I remember being blown away by this last time.
Oh my god. I feel like it's something you have to experience for yourself, the explosion. It's hard to explain. The Parmesan is so sharp though. And it's like a little tiny ravioli. It's perfectly cooked. It feels luxurious, and it's a nice explosion in your mouth.
What did you just say?
And it's a 10.
Time for me to have my hand at the pasta explosion. Look at that, Sam.
They're like small but mighty, but it really is something that I feel like you have to experience yourself.
That cheese on the top, it just gets absorbed by all of the explosion in your mouth at the bottom. It's a 10 out of 10. That is amazing. If you look at the high price tag, they see it's small, but it's all very high quality ingredients. Very delicious, very good. 10 out of 10 pasta explosion. All right, we just had the tableside salad for 2 experience. This is a Caesar salad for 2. They make a little paste inside the bowl. They start with fresh egg yolks to create that paste and use a multitude of other sauces and seasonings. At the very end, they put those leaves in to kind of put everything together. Of course, ended off with a little Parmesan cheese on top and some fresh cracked pepper as well. Sam, I remember this salad being a 10 out of 10. I can't wait to have it again.
You know what's crazy is I don't remember what entree I got last time we were here, but the pasta explosion and the Caesar salad and the lemon dessert were the things that like stuck out in my mind the most 6 years later. So I do feel awkward when they're making it though, because I just feel like I feel awkward for them, because like if someone was like watching me do my job and like, you know, I would be nervous. I'm just a nervous person. But anyway, there is Dijon in that, and also anchovy paste, so not everyone loves that. Mustard gives it a nice kick. The dressing is nice and creamy. It's super, super fresh. Fresh cracked black pepper on top. If you are a fan of Caesar salad, this is a Caesar salad to get. I also do want to mention that the prices on the website are not accurate. So look at the lower thirds in the video for the accurate prices, because definitely everything has gone up than what's on that website. I'm gonna give this a 9.
Well, you're not going 10. I feel like last time I would have given this a 10.
I'm going 9. I'm feeling 9.
All right, it's time for you to have my hand at the Caesar salad. how good this looks.
I feel like you're gonna rag on me for not going 10. Like as you say, like 10 is a spiritual thing, and I wasn't feeling 10.
I appreciate the tableside preparations. I feel like it's like a dinner and a show. I love the little Dijon mustard. I think the texture is perfect. The romaine lettuce is fresh and crunchy. The croutons crunch in your mouth, but they're not like too hard. This is a perfect Caesar salad today. It's a 10. It's a 10 for me. It's delicious. It's good. I will get this every time I come here. Are we another tableside item? This is the Bull and Bear chicken. I remember giving this a 10 last time. This is before we even ever filmed. We were just giving things numbers. That's what they're known for. Sam, what is this? What's on it in this?
We were giving things numbers to ourselves and not sharing it with the world. This is the famous Bull and Bear fried chicken. It takes 3 days to make. I think I might have said before that it was 4 days. There's 1 day of brining, and then there's a second day where it's like very slow cooked. I forget the term that they used. And then the third day, it's like double fried. Like it's deep fried twice. And I think that is corn flakes and something else in the batter. Like look at that. You can tell that it's nice and crispy. We are getting this to share. This is actually an entree, but we're having it as like a pre-entree. So they did come over and slice it up for us.
A pre-entree entree. And when they were cutting it, you could hear the crisp. When they cut it, they come out with potatoes too that are just, they're so fine. I want to hear that crunch. Yeah, we can't really hear it now, but trust me, there was a crunch and they cut it.
It's there, it's there.
I think I lied. I think this is my favorite Disney World restaurant. Well, maybe when I see the check, it might not be my favorite, but...
It's a 10. The crisp is absolutely amazing. It's still so juicy on the inside. I can't remember exactly what he said, but there's some kind of, I'm trying to look it up. There's some kind of slow method cooking where it's like vacuum sealed or something. The potatoes are also excellent, and there is some, I think, duck fat in the gravy. You gotta get it. Pasta explosion, Caesar salad, fried chicken. And even though it's a steakhouse, I feel like these other things are real standouts.
I remember last time I ate this, I said this was the best fried chicken I've ever had in my life. Look at that. Look at how juicy that looks. It's so moist, it's so juicy. I'd be interested in them doing like a dark meat version of this, like with like a chicken thigh or something. All right, let's try this. These gravy and potatoes. They're like pureed.
Jason, I almost wish that we both just got the chicken and didn't even get a steak.
I was saying just get the chicken and get sides, but I feel like we're at a steakhouse.
I thought they were going to judge us if we didn't get a steak.
I want you to see just how pureed. It's like a goo, and for those who know, you know. Jay is a fan of the goos and the wets. Those are my favorite textures. This is a 10 out of 10. It's the best fried chicken I've ever had in my life. It continues to be the best fried chicken I've ever had in my life. This and like the Plaza fried chicken in Disneyland. But Plaza fried chicken in Disneyland is a different beast because it's a quick service fried chicken. This is a fine dining restaurant fried chicken. And I think this was in the top 100 restaurants in the world or something.
Right? In the U.S. by OpenTable, yes.
Definitely deserves to be there. All right, so the steak has arrived. Sam and I got the filet mignon. It comes with a bunch of cloves of garlic. Not much to say about what's on it in this. Just the filet mignon cooked medium rare. And we got 2 sauces. We got the peppercorn sauce and the Bull and Bear steak sauce.
They also do have a sauce flight. I feel like that when I get a sauce flight, it's like too much. And I always like end up only liking 1 or 2. And it was like $20, so I was like, I'm good on the sauce flight. They were nice enough because we shared the chicken and we're sharing the steak as our entree. So they did, cut it up nicely for us. It just looks like I have like a tiny little steak. So it was an 8-ounce cut of filet mignon. We got it medium rare. I could just tell how it's cutting that. It's gonna be really good. Oh, I wish we could bring home some for Frank.
Now you have to eat it for Frank.
Keep
eating steak for Frank.
That should have been the phrase. There's a very nice sear on the outside. It's very well seasoned. Super tender. We were thinking about the Delmonico, but I just felt like that would have been too big and like we wanted to have some sides and indulge in other things. So I think the 8-ounce filet was the appropriate choice. Incredibly tender. Like the roasted garlic is a nice touch.
You want to try some sauce?
Sure.
Sam's going to try the peppercorn sauce out.
I feel like I just drenched it in the sauce.
You got to get all we can out of these sauces.
They're warmed up. That's an excellent sauce. Highly recommend the peppercorn. I feel like Disney in general does do fillets really well. Like there's so many great fillets on property, so I'm used to eating good fillets, and it is amazing, but it doesn't like stand out. So I'm gonna go 8.
That's fine. I totally understand that. We didn't get one of the special steaks. We got one of the standard steaks. They do have very good, like, Wagyu looking special steaks and tomahawks and all that stuff.
And like the dry aged steaks, the dry aged steaks are, the more fancy ones.
It's time for me to have my hand at the steak. Wow, look at the crisp on top of this.
So like, it has a very nice sear. It is exceptional.
That's very tender. Let's try this out.
I think Chico has a good fillet.
Chico's fillet is bone marrow crusted. The fact that this isn't like bone marrow crusted or anything, it's really just purely off the meat. Very, very good. I think it's black Angus is what they're using for this. Let me try some of the steak sauce. That's the Bull Bear steak sauce, and it's very full and creamy. I'm getting a hint of horseradish, I feel like, in there, but very light. I could be wrong. That's a great steak sauce, but it's like a creamy steak sauce. Usually you don't see. I'm gonna go actually 10. This is a perfect fillet in my opinion. Perfect black Angus fillet. I can't imagine it being prepared. Look at the preparation on this. Look at how perfectly medium rare that is. Look at the crust right here on the top. The way it cuts, it's very tender. Pairs perfectly with the sauce, and it's very good without it as well. Yeah, I'm gonna go 10 for this steak. And we also got some sides. And these are the frites.
I'm excited. I feel like though they used to have like a candle that they would bring out, and it was like the steak drippings were like made into the candle, and they would pour it on. But now I believe that they are cooked in beef tallow, and then they're fried again, so they're double fried. Bourbon has really good frites too, and they give them to you as a starter for free, like instead of a bread service.
What are the dips that we have over here?
I don't know. They didn't say. I'm assuming ketchup.
That's gonna be an aioli.
That's very tangy. I think there's lemon in there. Their fries are very good. I actually think they have a slight edge on Mina.
Well, you are paying for these, so I feel like they should be more because they're not an inclusion; they're an extra charge, in my opinion.
Very well seasoned, an amazing texture, nice and soft on the inside. I'm actually gonna go 10. See, the thing is, like, I did think that the steak was very good. I just didn't think it stood out compared to the other things and other steaks that I've had. Like, these are a standout to me. Just look at them.
All right, this is Bull Bear's famous bacon mac and cheese. Look at that. Look at that crispy top.
You do have like a whole serving team that caters to you. They did say they liked this one more than the lobster mac and cheese, so that's why we went with it.
There's a reason this is one of the best restaurants in the U.S. It's the reason it's in the top 100 restaurants. They have scored so many 10s today. Chicken 10, appetizers 10, steak 10 from me, the fries 10 from Sam. I'm sure the fries will be a 10 for me too. And I'm gonna give a 10 to this mac and cheese. It's got like a good creaminess in it, but it's also not like too watery at all. And it's also not too thick. It's like perfect texture. The bacon is crispy, yet you have a nice little slight fatty chew that melts in your mouth. That's 10 out of 10. Delicious mac and cheese. This might be one of the best restaurants on property. Definitely not at least on the same level as Michael Mina, which is currently my favorite, but this is very good. I gotta compare the pricing at the end. I did get special steaks at Mina. I didn't get any special steaks here, so gotta compare price to price, apples to apples. We have retrieved the dessert menu, and all the desserts are right here to the left. Their signature item is the lemon, which will knock you back $30. They also have a creme brulee flambe, a peanut butter chocolate cake, which is calling my name, the chocolate bar, which I think we had last time, the ring of yuzu, vanilla Napoleon. Now you know the peanut butter couple has got to get the peanut butter pie. The lemon was very good last time, by the way. Sam, what is on it in this?
First of all, how many names do we have for us at this point? Peanut butter, beef, meat. So this is the peanut butter chocolate cake. It's chocolate cake, peanut butter foam, Tahitian vanilla ice cream. And then there's some like roasted peanuts on the outside, so we cracked the top. We started mixing in some of the peanuts. They gave me a little edible white chocolate happy birthday. It is small, I will say that. This is a very like shallow little bowl.
Looks like, oh, that looks so good.
This looks insane.
We also have Sam's birthday cake, which is peanut butter flavored at home.
First, one of our awesome subscribers made us a cheesecake. We have a giant homemade cheesecake. Then we have a Portillo's chocolate cake. And then we have a Taylor Swift themed peanut butter cake.
Well, it was a chocolate chip vanilla cake. So chocolate chip vanilla cake with peanut butter frosting.
This is another 10.
This might be the best restaurant in Walt Disney World, and like that we've experienced.
I don't have words. I'm speechless.
Oh, you can't say anything about this?
I'm done talking.
I'm excited to have this. So you don't think the chocolate on top overpowers it a bit?
Not at all. It's like a very thin layer.
Look at that goo.
I actually think it could be higher than 10 if that was the thing that we did.
It's so incredible. So what's funny is like our waiter came over and I'm like, everyone says to get the lemon. Like, and I said, I'm a big peanut butter fan. He goes, the peanut butter pie is the best thing on the entire menu.
Like over the entrees and everything.
Yeah, he knows that like, I guess statistically, scientifically, you're supposed to like, and the lemon I'm sure is amazing. It's like their thing. He's like, but if you like peanut butter, it's like, it's everything. It's Snickers, it's Reese's, it's dark chocolate, it's everything. And it's everything. I mean, look at this. You have there's a little bit of ice cream that adds some coolness. Then you have these dry roasted peanuts that add some great texture. Actual very dark chocolate cake. This little crumbly little bits right on top. Look at that. It's perfect. It's a 10. I think they may have scored the most 10s of any restaurant we've ever been to today.
I'm sure the check will reflect that.
I'm sure it will. So that does it for our time dining at Bull Bear. Everything that you saw us eat was $280. More cost effective than our last experience at Michael Mina, although I got all the special things last time I went to Michael Mina. I got like a lobster pot pie, I got that really rare steak. Here we got the standard steak, we got a few of their signature options, which I think are very high-end and very good. I think this might be my favorite restaurant on Disney World property now.
It definitely got the most 10s that we've had in a long time. I do think the service was good, but I don't think it matched the cost and the ambiance.
Sometimes I think we don't get the best service experience because we're filming. I don't think they're not giving us good service because we're filming. I think that these servers don't know how to react to like camera and stuff, and they don't want to get in the way of our shots. So it oftentimes leads to them focusing on other tables, and then sometimes, I wouldn't say forgetting that where we are, but just thinking we need more time. So it's hard to gauge service, I think, sometimes because of this guy that's looking at us right now. Yeah, because of the camera. But I think the food was very good. I think, honestly, I can't think of a place that scored more 10s that we've ever eaten at than this spot. And a lot of people think this is better than Victoria and Albert's or on the same level. I feel like we gotta go to Victoria and Albert's then.
I'm intimidated by Victoria and Albert's.
I feel like we gotta go though, because people are comparing it, and this was one of the fanciest restaurants on property.
Not anytime, man. Do you have like a secret bank account?
I don't. The interior is beautiful too. Just the resort itself. There's so much marble, like right when you walk in. It feels incredibly upscale. It's not Disney, but it's definitely luxury. And the interior of the restaurant felt luxury as well. So let me ask you this. What was your favorite entree, or just favorite savory item you had today?
I think it's the fried chicken.
Okay. For me, I think as far as entrees go, the fried chicken, but my favorite thing I ate, as far as savory items,
My steak.
French fries.
Oh, you love them?
The French fries were amazing. That was the best French fry I ever had in my life. It was so crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. There's a house-made ketchup. They put a little cayenne pepper in it, which made it spicy.
And the other dip was a lemon aioli.
Yeah. So those were everything was good. The pasta explosion, the steak. I think the steak, honestly, was one of the best filet mignons.
Yeah, no, it was,
yeah.
It was good.
Incredible meal, worthy of Sam's birthday. Everybody sing happy birthday to Sam.
No more happy birthday. No, I'm good.
And if you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Liking will really help our channel grow. It pushes this video out into the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm, helps other people find the video. Subscribing, it also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notifications, that way you are notified every time when videos come out, which is when, Sam?
Every Monday at 12 p.m. and hit that bell so you're notified when that second video drops later in the week, probably Friday.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't count the days.
Make the days count.
We will see you next time. That's all, folks. They actually have a Central Park themed ballroom here. Look at those door handles.
It's luxury. Also, I wanted to mention there are 2 other Bull Bear locations. Do you know where they're located, Jason?
I think one is in New York City, right?
No, New York City closed. You didn't listen to the intro. New York City closed in, I think, 2017. There is one in Dubai and Bangkok. So I'm assuming Orlando will probably be most people's closest bet.
I'm not going to Dubai.
You love Dubai.
Maybe I like Dubai chocolate. Maybe I'll go to Bangkok. And the people you see scrolling up on the screen right now, Those are our members. I want to give a special thank you to them and their generosity for helping us fund this channel. If you have any interest in a membership, we have tiers as low as $1.99 a month with differing perks like early access to videos and credits credentials like you're seeing right now. If you have any interest in membership, you can check out the join button below and learn about all our different tiers and perks. But even if you can't become a member, if you're someone who just consistently likes, comments, subscribes, engages with these videos in any way, we greatly appreciate you because your engagement, it helps us make more of them, and we feel very privileged and very lucky to be able to make them. And as always,
Keep eating for Frank.
keep it going for Frank.